The Nakoruru. Okay. All right, this man played me with the Nakoruru in bracket. It's legit. It's different. It's definitely different. He can't play like he plays Yashamaru. So normally, Lightice is a very defensive player. He'll take the lead with Yashamaru, and then he'll kind of hang back and force you to mess up as you try to approach him with double jumps and you know, putting buttons on your block and things like that. But Nakoruru doesn't really get the same privilege that Yashamaru has. She has access to a float, but she doesn't have that double jump to kind of stall out. So as a result, what we see here from Lightice is he's going to be looking for a lot of whiff punishes. That said, against a character like Shiki, this matchup might not be horrible for Nakoruru, simply because she's not going to have to worry too much about her range since Shiki's going to be on top of her anyway. And so she might be able to pop off, especially if she utilizes that Memo Haha. That projectile is slept on, ladies and gentlemen. All right, taking the lead here with a little kicks. Ooh, so Vato looking for a quick reset there, but Lightice is just playing real patient, goes for the jump back to create some space. Solid air-to-air. Another one coming through. And it looks like Lightice is just a little bit confused by this pressure from Vato. Stuffing out quite a lot of his options, making him scared to try and approach. That said, getting a solid pickup there, reading the DP. All right, things still relatively even here, ladies and gentlemen. The slide coming through, going to get some Oki set up for Vato, who's going to immediately jump back. I think he was expecting Lightice to try and jump out. Oh, nice use of those kicks there. And that medium is going to give the lead to Lightice. Excellent use of the low to catch him off guard. You're going to be seeing that quite a bit to stuff out some of Vato's approaches when he gets a little too frisky. Ooh, slides coming through. And Vato playing that defensive game. Nice and clean. The overhead still in the first round. Solid stuff. For another slide here, getting a little bit risky. Quite a lot of jumps on both sides here. Vato is very much looking for these jump-ins from Lightice, but it looks like he's saving the jumps to try and catch Vato or to throw off the grab timing. There it is. The WFT coming through here for Vato. Gonna get some good chunk of damage. What he's really looking for is that weapon speed. DP just a little too dangerous here. Gonna give Lightice a moment's reprieve and a pickup after he punishes that throw. All right, solid kick there, stuffing things out, even though he whipped the attack. But the punishable low, ladies and gentlemen, you got to watch out for that half circle. Hey, I don't know which one it was. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a failure. All right. Interesting gamble here from Vato. He's counting on Lightice to play a little too aggressively here. So even when he doesn't have the lead, he's hanging back and waiting. All right, that said, with 10 seconds on the clock, Shiki does still have the lead. Oh, but not for long, forcing out the Rage Explosion with that catch. Vato taking a bit of a gamble here, trying to seal out this round while he still can. Both players one hit away, and the overhead going to seal it out yet again. All right, Vato taking the first game here. Looking very crisp. Lightice just kind of laughing to himself. I can imagine... I think he's going to stay Nakoruru. Nope. Going right into it. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. I thought he was going to keep the Nakoruru just for more data, but it looks like he's opting to go right into the tried and true, the Yashamaru. All right. This matchup should be a little more interesting on Lightice's side, because he's going to be able to play a very strong defensive game that I'm interested to see how Vato contends with. Vato's been getting a lot of his damage off of these air-to-airs, but with double jump and having access to such a high jump, Yashamaru can actually kind of just stay away from a majority of those. Air-to-airs tend to whiff pretty often, especially if the hitbox is shifted slightly downward. I don't know if Shiki's is. It doesn't look like it. But that could give Lightice a pretty good advantage in this matchup, aside from having crazy big buttons. You know. All right, solid throw there. Catching the backdash. Setting up for some Oki. Ooh! Vato's deflect timings are really on point. We've been seeing it quite a bit from him. Slide coming through. And still looking fairly even here. Solid throw, catching the landing there, getting some extra damage, and Lightice going to take the lead. Going for the jump and playing just a little aggressively here, since he has the space to do so. Right, Vato trying to re-evaluate the situation, looking for some air-to-airs, but like I said, that Yashamaru just so evasive. Solid catch with the kick there, and we are at 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Vato forced to make a move. Goes for the SSM, but the safe empty jump there, not going to get made. That said, getting another pickup here. It's all up to the Oki, ladies and gentlemen. I can imagine we're going to see, yep, the Rage Explosion. Vato tends to go for Rage Explosion very early on in these matches. Doesn't worry too much about... Ooh. And now, my man's is about to time him out. Or go for the slide, whichever works. Vato taking the lead. Yeah, he kind of plays, whereas most players are very conservative with their meter, Vato is kind of free and loose. If he can take a lead, if he can take a round, he's going to do it. So that will put him at a disadvantage in this next round, but he does have one up on Lightice. That said, the lead now firmly in Lightice's favor after 2 strong pickups. All right, and it looks like Vato's looking for those deflects to try and get some damage, but it's not working out for him. Now this mix-up is kind of dirty. Yashamaru's overhead isn't super safe, or isn't safe on block, but it is still fairly hard to punish if you don't have buttons in good range. So if Lightice spaces this correctly, he can kind of put Vato in a really nasty 50-50 between low kick and the overhead. All right, and that 2L going to seal out another round here, and Lightice taking one. Ooh, solid air coming through, going right into the grab, getting a good pickup. Right, Vato firmly taking the lead here and just hanging back. I love this. This is what SamSho is supposed to be, ladies and gentlemen. Air-to-air coming through, punishing the double jump. Solid backdash there, not going to get caught by the QC. That is one of Shiki's better buttons. You see, being a multi-hit is fairly strong, and its range is actually pretty good. That said, it is a C, so you know, unblocked danger. All right, catching that whiff throw, getting some good damage. Ooh, excellent read on the sweep there from Vato. That said, you know, he's using empty jump quite a bit, and it looks like Lightice hasn't quite caught on to that yet. He's struggling to keep Vato grounded. And that is, you know, just paying dividends here for Vato. He's able to stall very effectively and keep this lead firmly planted in his favor. The whiff throw going to get punished here by the 5C. The air-to-air coming through, forcing out the Rage Explosion here. And a slide to seal out the round. And Vato currently 1 game away from the bracket reset on Lightice. And this man is shaking his head. He needs to reevaluate his entire life right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, honestly, what we need to see here from Lightice, like I mentioned, is just those strong air-to-airs. Shiki has a pretty good jumping C, but her movement options in terms of approach are very limited. So she relies very heavily on her ability to, you know, jump. What did I just see? What is this degeneracy? The triple deflect going to get punished by the heavy from Lightice. All right. I like that patience, actually. So Vato's throwing out a lot of heavies on block, but rather than going for the immediate punish, Lightice is waiting because he recognizes that Vato could always cancel into that inflex. Because he's clearly looking for it. Very solid poke on the backdash there. Another deflect coming through. Yeah, he's looking for the SSM. Ooh, spot dodge. Going to catch the throw into that close standing C. And Lightice going to take that first round. Catch with the slide. Play here. Oh, there it is. Yet again, Vato catches Light Ice. Keeps him grounded. Solid catches there with the air-to-airs. Another one, but the double jump is going to keep Light Ice safe for now. Oh, quick slide. This is just shenanigans the game is doing. We're seeing jumps left and right. DP coming through here for Vato. Another air-to-air. And, you know, Light Ice is just taking so much damage off of these empty jumps. Another one coming through. Yeah, Vato, you can tell that this man has been practicing to ensure that every match is a no-fly zone. Getting so many amazing punishes off these. Guys screaming in the back. Sweet, gonna punish and take a round here for Vato. All right. And Vato is 1 round away from getting this bracket reset. I can imagine Light Ice is a little bit on edge here, ladies and gentlemen. I can expect to see him try to take this lead and then slow things down. He does not want to contend with Vato's aggression. Ooh, excellent catch there on the throw. Taking some things out. Air to air coming through yet again from Vato. Just look at all of that damage he gets. Popping the Rage Explosion just a little bit early. That said, it's a dangerous situation, although, never mind. Yashamaru. I was going to say he could WFT, but it's Yashamaru. Throw into the E-Sen. An interesting decision. All right, and the jump in gonna lead some extra damage. Oh, but getting a little too happy with those buttons is Vato, and the counter hit E-Sen gonna seal out that round, and Light Ice has another chance at life here, ladies and gentlemen. Right, getting right back into the match here. Vato, a one-man show with this Shiki. Doesn't have any other characters. Light Ice able to switch between the Nakoruru and the Yashamaru. So it's all going to be up to this Shiki's play and Vato's ability to kind of adapt in the middle of these rounds. Catch him with the throws here. Get some extra damage off. That said, you know, Vato's still in a pretty good spot in terms of these matches. It seems like Light Ice hasn't really caught on to these air-to-airs as effectively as he used to. That said, catching the throw with the 5C. Yeah, he's slowly adapting to the pressure, but there's still a little bit missing. If he can get that down low, though, Vato's going to be in a really dangerous spot. As I mentioned, he only has the Shiki. Catching the slide there. Ooh, another punish there on the throw. Solid catch with the sweep. Vato jumping in, trying to take some ground here. Catches another air-to-air on the neutral jump. Ooh, full dash, gonna get punished there from Light Ice. I think that might have been a misinput, ladies and gentlemen. Catches the throw though. All right, things still relatively even here. Another throw whiff coming through. I like Light Ice's use of the jump back there. Vato is trying to condition him to stay grounded so he can catch these throws, but Light Ice is creating space, and that's creating a lot of whiffs for Vato. That's how he got both of those rounds. Solid stuff. Been coming through here from Vato, but doesn't seem to land so much damage. That said, things still even. So many whiffed slides here from Vato. Very dangerous. EP coming through, catching the double jump. Excellent stuff. All right, he's trying to set up for some Oki here. Another DP coming through. Light Ice has got to be careful with these jumps. That's it, a jump. As I say, you know, it's so hard to justify because Vato is catching him with these air-to-airs, but every time Vato goes for a jump or a throw, Light Ice is there to punish it. It's interesting. All right, both players max rage here. Another air-to-air coming through. All right, run up and throw. Gonna lay some damage on here for Light Ice, but he is gonna get picked up and thrown into that corner. Kicks coming through. Excellent air-to-air there from Light Ice this time, but he's gonna get fired back on. And Vato just working Light Ice right back into the corner. Goes for the tick throw, but unfortunately that kick launched Light Ice, so he wasn't able to connect it. I also think it was just a little far. Yeah, for those who don't know, similar to Ukio's, Shiki's space slide is actually fairly safe. Solid throw here. Not going to get the confirm, though. Wasn't quite fast enough. All right. Light Ice doesn't exactly have the lead here, but he is still opting to play defensive. Recognizes that Vato is just looking for those jump-ins. The thirst is so real, ladies and gentlemen. Catches him with the kick. And there it is. Catches the jump back there. Yeah, Vato is out for blood right now. And it looks like Light Ice is struggling to keep up. Two here, ladies and gentlemen. This one's for all the marbles. This is where it gets real. Both players have rage. Both players at equal footing. Excellent catch there with the 5B. Going right into the slide to catch the approach from Vato. Right. Yeah, we're going to be seeing a few deflects coming through from Vato as he looks for that SSM. Oh, catching the jump. Yeah. Vato has just been able to jump for free up until now. He's basically put the fear of God into Light Ice on these jump-ins. It's solid stuff. Air-to-air coming through yet again. Air-to-air coming through yet again into the overhead here, laying on the damage. And we are just a few hits away from a bracket reset here, ladies and gentlemen. Rage Explosion coming through here from Light Ice. Oh, goes for the raw E-Sen, but Vato was waiting for it, and that is going to be a bracket reset, ladies and gentlemen. Vato making it all the way here to Grand Finals. The bracket reset against Light Ice. This man's shaking his head. He's like, he did not wake up this morning and go, I'm going to lose to a Shiki today. I'm going to lose to a Shiki player. Vato coming through. Keeping those muscles warm. This is important, ladies and gentlemen. You can't get cold.
Yashamaru versus Shiki.
Oof, air to air, yet again coming through. Oh, very unfortunate. Whiffed DP there from Vato. Going to give the lead here to Light Ice. But another air to air. When will you learn? Oh, very solid catch there on the throw. It's like every time I try to bring it up, something like that happens. Solid pokes here. Light Ice has the lead, so he's opted to hang back just a little bit more, utilize that range to his advantage. Catching him on the jump in yet again here. Oh, going for the raw SSM. Just a little risky. But unfortunately, Light Ice not going to be able to finish off with the 2K. Oh. That's too tense, man. The 2K coming through here for Light Ice. Going to take that round by just barely. Air to air coming through. That has been the name of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. 5C forcing out the Rage Explosion here from Vato. He's looking to make some magic happen. Throw. Setting up for some Oki. All right, it looks like Light Ice is starting to play a little more patiently here, but he's going to get caught by the WFT. Light Ice looking to retrieve his weapon here. Gonna get caught by the throw. And the screen is his, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, never mind. Forcing him right back into it. Yashamaru going to get another chance here. Still has access to the meter in the back. Oh! Oh my god! And the sickest anti-air read I have ever seen coming through from Lightice here. Oh my gosh, he's got to be feeling himself after that round. That was crazy. All right, the first round of this reset going to Lightice. Looks like he's finally starting to catch on, using that bracket reset to collect the data he needs to try and deconstruct Vato's neutral and pressure. That high jump to get some extra damage off. Solid use of kicks there. Right. Vato going for a lot of risky options here. He's throwing out quite a lot of 5 and 2 Cs, just kind of out of the blue. Right, setting up that pressure, going for the jump in. This time, Lightice opting to use some quicker options here in the air, stuffing out Vato and finishing him off with that 5C. And it looks like we might be seeing a download here, ladies and gentlemen. Lightice playing significantly better than the last few rounds. Solid catch with the throw there, going right into the WFT. Vato looking to take the lead early in this round 2. That said, you gotta hate that sword placement. Excellent catch in the air to air. This is interesting. This is one of the rare situations where Shiki can use range to her advantage here against Lightice. Putting those situations on blast here and just laying on the hurt. Oh! I don't think that was intentional, ladies and gentlemen. The Rage Explosion coming through, and the sweep going to allow Lightice to get his weapon off. That said, Yashamaru still has a mountain to climb in the second round. Gonna have to play very cautiously. Ooh, that is not a great trade there for Lightice. And the slide gonna catch that whiff and seal out that round. What kind of buttons being thrown out here, ladies and gentlemen? 5C. Solid punish coming from Lightice. Just abusing that solid range from Yashamaru. Throw a whiff. A lot of slides. And it looks like Lightice is doing a really, really solid job of meeting Vato in the air here before he can get off that jumping C. Finally starting to hit his stride. Goes for the raw 5C, and he is going to get punished for it. Jump in. Lightice just playing careful here. Waiting for that mistake from Vato. Ooh, there's the whiff. Oh, and a whiffed slide. Gonna seal that out. And just like that, you know, Lightice has flipped the situation on Vato, whereas Vato was pretty commanding in that the first set. Now that the reset has been set up, Jesus, how many more times can I say set? Lightice is the aggressor. He has the lead here. He's catching on to these jump-ins and these air-to-airs from Vato, and he's playing a lot more defensively now. He's kind of forcing Vato to go for riskier options. He's been using a lot of things like slide, and even things like running C to try and get in, and it's not working out as well. Throw whip coming through. Lightice is popping off right now. Suddenly, because of that double jump, it looks like Vato might have been spurned just a little too many times because he's starting to respect Lightice's jump pressure. Slide comes through. Vato one hit away from it. There it is. Kicks. When in doubt, just hit kick. Right, we are at game point, ladies and gentlemen. Slide coming through off of the air there. There we go. The lead is in Vato's hands here. He's going for too many of those slides. Very dangerous. Yeah, Vato taking a lot of risks here with this offense. Yeah, he's... I think he's really, really fishing for that jump too much now. It seems like Vato is failing to adapt to this new playstyle from Lightice. He's using those jumps a little more sparingly and in situations where he's better equipped to catch Vato off guard. Oh, the jumping C gonna land so much damage, and the whiffed SSM gonna force out the Rage Explosion. Bro, into some damage. Saving the E-Sense. Smart. Oh, but the whiff throw gonna finish it off. And ladies and gentlemen, the reverse 3-0 from Lightice, and he is gonna be your Xanadu Weekly SamSho champ.